Hello, this is Wmpyr. I just saw a video, an instructional video. Guy was teaching basic Filipino martial arts, and I didn't like the way he was teaching. So then it's like, if you don't like the way something's done, do it yourself. So I'm here to do that. Just gave myself a challenge. And so yeah, I didn't like what I saw. And I want to show you guys footwork, hopefully in a much more simpler, easier to understand way, and practical way, because I felt like he taught nothing. So, all right, what I'm going to teach you guys here is that normally in the Filipino martial arts, our footwork, it starts off with, like, let's say you're doing the heaven six, right? So I'm doing heaven six, boom, boom, boom. I'm just standing square. And we're just focusing on the rhythm of the sticks and the pattern here, making sure this happens so the legs aren't doing anything. But then when you get more comfortable, you start moving around. Boom, 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 boom. So that tells me that it is a natural movement. And in a real life situation, it's just going to be faster, more dynamic. But other than that, you get to use natural movement. So that's great. That's great. But if you want to like set up your opponent and get it more slick, then what's next, right? What's next? So the idea comes down to when you're doing the heaven six, boom, 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 boom. I have this pattern where I bring back my lead leg. Okay, so I'm doing the heaven six, boom, 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 boom. And you see I bring back my right leg. Boom, boom, okay. So once again, this is what Sensei Rick calls the floating foot, okay? And that could be very, very useful for today's like MMA style of fighting, because the lead leg can get targeted either by a Muay Thai kick, or they change levels and they try to grab that leg for a takedown. So getting that leg out, right? So that makes the floating foot, which is a Filipino martial arts technique, have no problems combining with MMA stuff. So first is the Muay Thai kickboxing, where I'm going to be like this and they try to kick me in the leg, and I'm basically doing this, right? And they kick me in this leg and I do this. So what I'm using here is the door, okay? So they kick me this way and I'm going with that. And if they kick hard, it's just going to push me back, but I'll be all right. Okay, and they kick me over here, then I turn into it, boom, like this, which also sets up for the counter, boom, the counter cross, right? So, boom, right here. But the idea here is that I'm turning so that I'm riding off the force. Now, I know some Sistema people understand that. They understand, you become a door, so when you feel being pushed, boom, you're not there anymore, boom. I get pushed, so I become a door. So that's the same idea. I'm becoming a door, okay? Wrestling-wise, it's also the same idea, because I'm standing here and they go for this leg and boom, it's gone, right? So boom, it's gone. I present this leg, boom, it's gone. So that actually turns me. So rather than just sprawling back, it actually puts me in an angle, which is what I'm going to prefer anyway in wrestling, grappling, because then I could start aiming for their back. If I just sprawl straight back, eventually I could run out of space, and if they're committed with their shot and they keep driving through, they're going to get the takedown. But if I'm able to turn, and this encourages the turn, okay, so I want you guys to see that the floating foot can connect with the Muay Thai leg check, and it can connect in wrestling where I don't know what it's called, but just, going into a sprawl, okay, where you're just stepping your leg back so they can't grab it. I don't know what that's called in wrestling, but so you get two of those, Muay Thai and wrestling, connected with Filipino martial arts. So to me, that is a very, very good footwork. Now, what I want you guys to see here, the motion here of this, the door, or I'm presenting the leg, or they want to grab it grappling wise. So either way, I'm shooting it back, boom, or they want to kick it here, okay, so I can check it, okay. Either way, this leg comes off, right? It comes off the ground. So boom, and that could end with me changing stances right here. Now, so that's one way to do things. What I want to also show you guys is the Pendulum Footwork from Jeet Kune Do is also a very, very good footwork that can connect with Filipino martial arts, okay, which can then connect with other styles too. But in this case, I really want to focus on the Filipino martial arts. So the Pendulum Footwork is basically you're going boom, boom, boom. It starts with this motion right here. So I would say just treat that as like a warm-up exercise and do that for like 30 seconds at a time. And then when you can get to the level where you could do it for a minute straight, that's good. And then work for 3 minutes straight. And then if you could get to 5 minutes straight, even better. All right. So at that point, that's just an exercise. Now, how do we use that in actual combat? So I'm right here. The idea is boom, boom. This is the Pendulum Footwork, right? So if I'm here and I just go boom, you could see me strike right there. Boom, right here. Boom. Okay. I'm using the pendulum just to go side to side so that I'm not going to be square with the opponent. So they're coming at me and I could just go boom, right here, and then I'm already coming off. You can see I'm at an angle now. I am not here anymore because they're coming here. You know, they're charging in right here, and I'm just going to go boom right here. And I'm coming off to one side or another. You know, I'm changing angles on them. So what I want you guys to see, the idea of the pendulum is the foot touches and then it immediately gets repelled. Okay, the foot touches, immediately gets repelled. So boom, 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 boom. But then this could also be applied to boom. See, I went diagonal back. I didn't go sideways. I actually went diagonal back. And then from here I could go forwards, backwards. See, I switched diagonal back with diagonal back. I'll do it again right here. Boom. Forwards, okay? Boom. Forwards, forwards. So now this is more like turning. So the turning motion can help me come off to the side. So this is now a little bit more similar to like the footwork that you see Mike Tyson utilizing. So to me, this is very simple. The pendulum footwork is very, very simple, but very, very good because it's simple, that you'll be able to apply it. So let's go to before, like I said, this is the door, right? This is the door, boom. And now what we're doing here is, for example, I could go boom, like this. That's the pendulum, right? What's the difference between the door and the pendulum? And the pendulum is one that can take you further. Okay, so if you just want a little bit of room, boom, and so that you can counter, so that you are still there, then the door is going to work better. Okay, kind of a lot of you still there. So if they attack me, see I'm receiving the hit, boom, but I'm still here. Whereas to the pendulum, you can see I'm not there anymore. Okay, so that to me is a difference in usage. And one thing that I really noticed, what I didn't like that the other guy was showing was, let me show you guys, was when he was explaining footwork, he was doing this, and he was coming here, he was coming here. See how the feet are together? What I like about the pendulum is it does the opposite. Boom. The feet are always apart. Boom. 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 You see, the feet are apart. And that's, to me, super important. You don't want your feet together. And you definitely don't want in the habit of having your feet close together and you stay there. To me, that's the worst. Okay? And to me, people who do their footwork wrong are the people that they are in that habit. So what I like about the pendulum, once again, is that it kind of does the opposite. It makes sure that your balance is going to be out. So that's it for now. Thank you for viewing, and take care, folks.